Hey folks, it's Dr. Brenda, money coach, creator of Gutsy Women Club, Dream Plan Save Do program, full-time RVer traveling the country with my 3 cats. Today, I am giving you a review of Wenatchee Confluence State Park. Bad news, this is my lowest campfire rating of all state parks I've stayed in and reviewed thus far, 2.5 campfires. This has been the most challenging park to review. Trying to be fair, but honestly, I needed help here and I couldn't get it. So I've got a video showcased on my end slide that'll give you all the information about what happened here. But the fact is, temperatures are hot, up to 100 degrees. I woke up my first morning to no power and began to troubleshoot what was going on. I went to the campground host because it was early in the morning. Campground staff are not there. Vacant. There is no camp host. So, hey, if you're looking for a camp host job, this might be the place for you. Wenatchee Confluence State Park. I asked for help twice, was assured that someone from maintenance would come by to check the power supply at my site. No one came by. And did I say it's like 100 degrees? Second time I said, look, I need to know what's going on. We'll send the park ranger over to your site. Nobody ever came by. I was here for a 3-night stay. Nobody checked on me. I could have been an elderly person stuck in my RV without power, 100 degrees baking. Nobody would have come by. So this is, Washington, this is my second state park in Washington State, and there's just something wrong here. There's services and maintenance. It's just not happening here. But to have this issue with the power twice, trying to get help and not getting any help, this is a big problem. That and the fact that I paid over $53. I paid over $54 a night. My most expensive state park fees for a full hookup. And it's like I'm paying an awful lot of money. I'm getting no service. Also, I talk a little bit about this in the video, but I want to take a shower, right? So Washington State Parks, you got to buy these tokens. So there's a kiosk at the front. You can buy your tokens there. It's not working. So what do? It tells you to go to the camp host, site number 30, to get your tokens there. Oh, but there's nobody at campsite number 30. So, guys, come on, get your act together. So 2.5, if you come here and you've got no issues, no problems, I think you might love the park. But that type of response, I really didn't know how to review this. So as I talk through each of the elements that I have, and I'm really, I really maybe need another element, first of all, on affordability, the value, because certainly the value is not there, but services and response to requests. But, sometimes I don't have requests. But this is a case where the 2.5 stars, if I'm adding up each separate item, looks like a pretty good park, that's fine. But what happened to me should never happen to anybody. If I'm staying at a private resort, I'm staying at a state park, and I've got especially a problem with the power, and I've asked you to check the pedestal to make sure that there's not something going on. I don't know why. It turned out my surge protector broke or something happened to the surge protector. But I only found that out by troubleshooting. I had to plug in directly for a while, which made me very uncomfortable. Nobody came out to check that pedestal. Nobody came out to check on me. Bad stuff here, Wenatchee Confluence. Bad stuff. So, okay, so that's my caveat. That's what happened, and that's why, I give them a 2.5. They would have been maybe a 4-star if everything had worked out right, but I got to drop them for that type of performance. So let me go through it pretty quickly. I've already told you quite a bit about it. The campsite, again, if you don't have any problems, nice level campsites. There's some back in. This is a small park. I think maybe 59 sites, and all the hookups are full hookups. So it's a nice Nice park. Grounds are kept very well maintained. I've got a picnic table. There's a separate area which has sand in it. If I want to put up a tent, there's a fire pit. I'm here during drought and fire season, so there's no charcoal and no campfires. Campsite is fine. Again, I can't speak to what might be going on with the electricity because that's a big one. It could have been all on my surge protector. It could have been something in the campground. I'll never know. So, but the campsite, good campsite. The restrooms are clean, but the door stays open. There seems to be an AC unit, but no AC. So, biggest problem is trying to get those tokens for the shower. If you're out after hours, before hours. There's no way to get tokens. So if you're going into the park, ask for your tokens in advance. When I checked in, nobody mentioned anything about tokens. So if I were new to the Washington State Parks, I would have no idea that I needed the tokens until I actually, got my shower stuff and went into the shower stall and then realized I needed tokens and I couldn't get tokens. So, yeah, so 2.5 for the restrooms, amenities and trails. There's a nice little swimming area here, so they've got that in the day use area. But there are no rentals, so you can't rent a kayak or a paddleboard or anything of that nature. There is a nice bike trail, Apple Capital Recreation Loop Trail, so you can get on that from the campground. So if you're going to be biking, there's that option. Again, it was really hot while I was here. So some amenities, some trails, and again, it's like I'm pretty jaded from my experience at this park. So if you can get into the water, that's great. You are at the confluence of the Wenatchee and the Columbia Rivers, so there is water nearby. Safety, I did feel safe until I ran into this problem and I realized there's no camp host, there's no ranger who checks in. So like I said, I could have been in this RV with some serious medical issues or something going on without power. And part of it is the safety of me, the safety of my cats, the safety of my rig. So I really became uncertain about my safety after looking at those issues, but I wouldn't have any concerns otherwise with staying in this campground. Cleanliness, yes, it's very clean. They don't have recycling, so there's no recycling option, so that is not the best. So, all right, so now I'm going to give you the video. I'm trying to be objective here, give you a good perspective of what everything looks like. And again, it's a very nice park. You might enjoy staying here, but just if you need help, if you need any type of assistance at all, don't count on it. Okay. All right. Enjoy the video. Hey, please subscribe below. And I'm headed out of Washington State. We'll see what comes up next. All right. You guys take care and enjoy. Please subscribe. There's pretty good signage to the park. And this is the booth where you will stop and check in. Nice young gentleman was here when I checked in today. If you haven't arrived, your name will be here, hopefully. Self-check-in required if booth is closed. So, they've got ice, $3 for a 10-pound bag, firewood, $5. Here's something I'm not too fond of, shower tokens, and guess what? The shower token dispenser is out of order. So you hope that there is a volunteer host on duty in Site 30, but it's again the shower token system. And it's a relatively small campground. All of the hookups are full hookups. So I've got power, water, and sewer. Here's a view from the kiosk. Prices are listed here in the, when you have to take either a right or a left at the intersection of the campground. So definitely one of the most expensive parks, the most expensive state park I've stayed in. $50 for the full hookup between May 15th and October 15th. $45 for those sites. I do have a pull-through, which I'm glad I did. Standard sites, $32, no power or anything there. So this is it. Showers only take tokens again. So pet rules, there's your information. So we're in the campground now. The $45 sites, I believe, are the ones that you back into. So this is an example. It's right across from where I'm at. You've got a picnic table. There are fire hazards, so no charcoal, no campfires here in July 2021. So I'll show you my campsite. I'm over here, and this is the more expensive $50 a night, which is a lot. By the way, the numbers are on the pavement. So I am at number 13. And it is a pull-through. I'm glad I opted for it. I do prefer pull-throughs if I'm staying for a short time. And the last few parks were very difficult to get in and out of, to hitch up and without blocking the road. So let's take a look at what we have here. Very spacious, level. They do irrigate the grounds here, because if you look in the back there, you can see that everything is brown. So this is all irrigated. This is the confluence of two rivers, I think the Columbia River and the Wenatchee River. So I had my awning out earlier just to try to cool things off. Plenty of room for the awning. This time the catio is not coming out. It is so hot. The cats are just trying to stay cool. I'm trying to stay cool. And for 3 days, it's just not worth the effort. But there's a nice picnic table. Your fire pit, again, no charcoal, no fires. And this is very nicely graded. If you have a tent pad or a tent, here you go. You can set it up here. So they've clearly raked that in between, and I've got a little trail back here. I'll just take you back here. The sun is going down, the sun is setting, so this might be a good time to, you can see the night skies. And the river is right behind me. Don't ask me which one of the rivers. So there is a little breeze coming off the river, at least in the evening. Hopefully I'll get up and see a good sunrise in this direction. So, okay, there you go. It's a small campground. And I'm at the women's restroom. I'm filming this, so the sun is getting ready to set. Finally dipped under 90 degrees. It is a hot one, so I waited until it cooled off. I don't think there's any real air circulation in the restroom. The door remains open, so it's very hot and steamy. Hi guys, how you doing? So we've got 4 toilets and 2 shower stalls. Let's take a look. We have hooks. Always happy to see hooks. But we've got our wonderful tokens again. Deposit tokens, only 1 token for 3 minutes. So it's another token system. Hopefully it works. I will find out later. And this is the handicap accessible. Okay, there we go. More spacious, 3 hooks. So again, you've got your token box down here, deposit the tokens. And I guess there's an AC up there, but there's no air circulating at all. Temperatures approached 100 degrees today. So if you're going to take your shower, I mean, even now, if you were to, it is past 8 p.m. It's pretty hot and sticky in there. So, but that is the shower arrangement. I'm certainly not too keen on this whole token system, especially when you can't find the tokens, and maybe they don't work. So, all right, there's your bathroom tour. So this morning I had a power issue. Power went off in the middle of the night. Anyway, I thought I'd walk down to the camp host just in case I need a mobile RV technician. Maybe they can recommend somebody. All right, here's the camp host. Same camp host that's supposed to give you shower tokens. So I don't know if this is a one-day thing and I happened across them on a day when there is nobody hosting. I'll check back in a couple days to see if someone has shown up, but that can be a little bit of a problem. Park is closed, there's nobody around, and there's no camp host to help you either. So again, hopefully it's a temporary thing. There's a cute little play area in between the two loops of the campground. Now it is exposed, so if it's the summertime and it's hot, it's going to be hot out here too, but you get some good weather. Kids might enjoy playing out here. A little bulldozer digger, and dual slides. So just a cute little play area for the kids. This is the day use area. I'm walking here from the campground, so this is the path, and they do their irrigation so everything is green in the park. We've got drought and brownness everywhere else. This is a Tuesday evening after 6 p.m. so temp's still in the 90s, but you can see it's pretty busy for middle of the week. Little swim area. Give you a better view. So especially nice if you've got kids. There are some playground areas and sport fields too. So there you go. This is the nice little swim area in the park.